Mr. Jones?
How you doing?
How you doing? So, have you felt that you are settling down and getting a little bit more comfortable in the recent games, you think?
A little. Still trying to make sure that do exactly what Coach wants. I know you can't be perfect, but still trying to work out, a couple of little kinks. But I feel like I'll get more confident as we go along.
Talk about you and Jeremy being on the court at the same time, because that seems to be something that you guys are tinkering with a little bit more now.
Yeah, it's really good. Jeremy's been playing really great lately, so with me and him on the court, it can speed the game up. We have better pressure on the ball and on the two. So really, it makes things so much more easy for myself also.
Yeah.
And the way he's been playing, I think we'll see a lot more of it.
Coach said that Malcolm's going to start on Jimmer Fredette, but that you're also going to get some time on him. What do you know about him? What have you seen about him?
Really, I'm not too much of a trying to watch people. I'll watch film, but I know that he's a really good scorer, great shooter. So really, just stick to the principles that we go with on defense, and just try to stand for them, try to give them tough shots. Because he's one of the best scorers in the country. So really, you just have to try to make things difficult for him.
Have you seen BYU on tape yet?
No, I've seen him last year play. I watched a lot of college basketball last year, so I watched him play in the tournament last year. I've seen him play. He's a really good player.
Are you surprised by how good a team like BYU or kind of the Mountain West Conference, those mid-majors, are doing this season?
Actually, not really. I know how it feels to be the underdog, and that just gives you so much fight. Like right now, we're kind of the underdog also. So right now we just have so much fight in us, and right now we have to prove something every night, regardless of who the team is.
I think the transition game was working so well the first few games, and it seems like teams have kind of maybe caught up to it a little bit. Is it more about what they're doing to you guys, or is it more about what you guys are doing to them?
Well, I think we need to execute a little better. Some games won't execute because the way they're playing it. Like I remember some games where I can see they'll send 3 people back to stop our break. Mm-hmm. But with that being the case, we still have to run our offense right and push the ball as hard as possible, and then pull it out and make good decisions.
How much of that has to do with playing good defense and starting to lump that in?
A lot. Our bigs have been playing great defense lately. They've been doing a really good job on the board. So once they get them, it's up to the guards to get it out early, push it down the court, and hopefully if they run the floor, they'll get it right back to them.
A lot of your transition comes off of good defense, I think. Is that you feel that way?
Yeah, that's really what it is. You get stops and then we push the ball. We want to push it off made baskets, but it's much better if you get the stops and then push it. We get a lot of easy baskets. Like last game, we just got a lot of great baskets off getting stops, getting rebounds, and just pushing it out.
Coach mentioned something about Joshua Smith's charges. Him taking charges this year. Have you ever had to? Have you felt one of those yet? Running into him like that.
He tried, but he got a foul in practice. Okay. Yeah, he tried though. Josh, he's really crafty with it. To me, such a big guy, his speed's really good. So he'll slide under you real quick. You never even notice.
What's it like? What's the impact like?
It's like hitting a wall. Like if you get screened by him, it's like hitting a brick wall. Like there's no running around. You're going through it. You're stuck. Just hope that the teammates help you. I feel sorry for the other team because I know when they hit it, it has to hurt.
Awesome.
So, what are you doing in terms of your turnovers? It seems like that's one aspect of your game that you probably really want to improve on, and one of the issues that jumps out statistically for you.
Really, I think it's just slowing down, not forcing the issue as much. Coach wants me to be a scoring guard, so I have to really just make sure that I make the right decision. Drive when it needs to be drived, kick when it needs to be kicked. But as we go on, I'll just get more comfortable with that also. Like the last game, I had a couple of small ones, but I feel that those, like the little things that I've been having, I feel they can be corrected.
It seems like the biggest issue with this team right now, or one of the biggest, is facing a zone. It seems like you guys tend to be a completely different team when you play against a man D.
Well, I think this last game or two, we've been doing a little better against zone, really getting to move the ball around. I think that's really the big thing about it, moving the ball around, not doing so much standing. Our shots will fall. We have a really good shooting team. And so, we've been in a little bit of the slump, but I'm sure it'll come right back. Just moving the ball really and getting it inside. Because our inside, if we work from inside out, things will open up so much more for us.
Is it a matter of sometimes not necessarily taking a shot if it's not being tempted to take the shot and still trying to get the ball inside?
Well, we know that our bigs are going to find us. We we tell our bigs that we want them to score on the inside, and we give it to them so they can score. And they're great passes. We have two really good passes, Josh and Reeves. So coach always tells us, to be ready once you throw it in the post, because they're great passes. They're always fine.
I know you're new.